What's up, everybody? We're finally here at the favorite place that everybody has never been to, Mpress Nation. So let's head inside, get it with Jared, and check it out. How you guys doing? My name is Stan Banks from T-Shirt Science, and I help you start t-shirt businesses from home, wherever you at. And today, I'm here with the famous, infamous face of Mpress Nation, Jared, and I'm here to take a tour. So Jared, let's get to it.
Let's do it, man. Super excited to have you, by the way. What's up, everybody? Well, welcome, everybody. This is Mpress Nation. As you can see, this is, when you first walk in, this is kind of like the hangout area, but it's also the lobby. So if you're waiting for somebody, if all our reps are on the phone, you can play a little Street Fighter, get a snack, or play Ninja Turtles or something like that. But come on in. As you can see, we have signs pointing you to our showroom. And then this is our staff that we're super, super proud of. Amazing team here. So when you guys get that A-level customer service, you're talking to real-life humans here in Southern California. We don't outsource any of our phone support. If you get us on chat, you may talk to somebody, not here in this area, but when you call on the phone, it's 100% serviced by our awesome team here in Southern California. So come on, I'll take you guys to the showroom. That's what you guys really want to see, right? Awesome stuff. Now, these desks are usually all full, but sometimes we got people, helping out in the showroom. So when you come in, you're gonna talk to one of us and come on through. So we got signs when you come visit. Just follow the signs. Showroom this way. And then this is it. This is the HPN showroom. So if you're ever in the SoCal area, like how Stan is right now, feel free to come on by. We got all of our Sublimation printers on display with tons and tons of samples. So if you want to see how stuff actually comes out, you can come and check it out. Like, we have people, they always love to pick up the sandals. They're like, dude, you can do Sublimation sandals. Yep, and if you want to see how it's gonna feel, we have the awards plaques, the picture frames, like so much stuff here. And then if you want to see how the stuff actually looks and feels on t-shirts, we got samples on samples. And this is just what we have out right now. Like, we literally have dumped dozens of samples just because they get old and everyone touches them, so they get all dingy. These are just a couple of the vinyl cutters. I would say this is about a third, maybe half of the vinyl cutters that we carry. Just the most popular ones that we have out on the floor. Of course, we got more. And then over here, actually, we'll start through here. Sorry. So this is kind of like Heat Press Alley right here. And before we get there, if you guys are interested in white toner stuff, I know Stan, you actually just recently did some white toner stuff, right? Some white toner stuff. We have the Oki. These are the two most popular ones: 711 WT Pro 843. I always get those numbers mixed up. 8432 WT. So starting here at the end, these are the HPN line of heat presses. We got the Empress. This is like the workhorse. Very basic, very simple, which means it's very affordable. And it's a great place to get started. If you're just getting started but you want that slide out drawer, I know Stan has his video on this, the Craft Pro. This press is amazing. I absolutely love it because you're not burning your hands on it. And I know he has whole videos on that, so I'm not gonna spend too much time there. That's the Craft Pro. This is the Black Series. It's kind of like a step up from the Empress. One thing that I love that it has is gonna be the secondary leverage handle. So if you need to do like high pressure applications, it just really helps to have the second handle there when you're opening it up. It just helps. It makes it real easy. With the Empress or other presses that don't have the handle, sometimes when you're at high pressure, it'll kind of like lock in place. And so your instinct is to like put your hand down, but you don't want to do that because then you burn yourself. So the second handle is really cool. Also has other features, like this one has auto open. This is the most affordable auto open press you're gonna get. It's the Black Series. Upgraded computer gauge, dual fuse, really cool stuff. Black Series swing away. Oh, well, these are really close together, so I can't swing it out of the way. And then this one is probably like the last one left in the US right now. No, actually, I take that back. I think we got some more in. But this is the HPN 16x20 swing away signature series. This thing sells out like you wouldn't believe. Every time we order more and more, and it just sells out faster and faster. So it's wild. I love it. It's a great heat press, but we're all here like, dude, what the heck? Like, it's a hot press right now. So we actually have one in the showroom, which is cool. And this is our signature series. So this line, honestly, I think is what really kind of, speaking as humbly as possible, made us famous, because it was the first to really have the slide out drawer on a solid heat press. So this is like not your run-of-the-mill piece of junk eBay press. This is high quality heat press. And then it's backed by our warranty and our free lifetime tech support, which I don't think you saw it, but our tech support team is here. Anytime a heat press comes in for repair, you need it serviced, it's here in Southern California. It's not some overseas people that you'll never see or hear from again. We really support our products. And yeah, so we got 15, 15, 16, 20. So this is our signature series. 16 by 24 is huge. It's gigantic. I'm not sure if you need it, but if you do need that much pressing area, we got you. And then this is kind of like getting into we're kind of like going up in like quality and price. This is getting into our American made section. So we got the Insta 158 right here, which is really good. Like, talk about solid heat press. And then, okay, we switched places. These are supposed to be switched, my bad. But of course we got the Stalls Hotronix Auto Open, 16 by 20. This is like, dude, like the industry standard. Like you see these like everywhere, all big heavy shops. And of course, we got the Insta 256 right here. This is like a tank. Super hardcore, super amazing. And then it's on the Instacart, which is, we have, oh, by the way, all these are on the HPN Signature Series carts, which they all roll, make them really great if you have like limited space in your shop. These presses, they're all on these stands, except for this one. This is the Insta one. A little more expensive, but it is a little more heavy duty. So if you got a big heavy beast like the Insta 256, you want it on a gnarly stand. And then of course Stalls, you can get it with the Stalls caddy. Now this is cool because when you have it raised up on the caddy, you could like thread your t-shirts. It just makes it a lot easier to thread them on there. And then now we're getting into like the big boys. It's Fusion IQ. You guys have seen these in everybody's videos on YouTube. There's a reason for that. It's like the Cadillac of heat presses, right? And then if you still want that high quality American made, maybe at a lower price tag, Hotronix Max, we got that right here. Hicks, so these are the tanks, right? So those are great. Hicks is like the tanks. Every now and then we'll have somebody who order a new Hicks because their Hicks legit from the 80s went out. Like they finally, 30-year-old heat press finally gave up the ghost, and so now they're ready for another 30 years. So these Hicks machines, I'm telling you guys, amazing heat presses. And then of course, Geo9 cannot finish the heat press section without checking out Geo9. We got the DK20. This is the DK20, the DK20S, basically the Climb and Signature and Swingaway model. What I love about the Geo9 is even though it's a clamshell, it opens up super wide. So like when you're reaching under, you're not really gonna hit that top heating element. There's just so much clearance, which is a really big deal. Really cool. Makes it hard for shorter people to reach the upper, the upper platen. Like I'm 5'8" and I'm like, okay, good, I could reach it. Yeah, so we've had a couple customers, who are, I don't consider myself tall, who consider themselves a little shorter. They don't like this one. It's a little too much reaching. And then the DK20S Swingaway. Cool. We got a huge section of, these are our cap presses, and we got a ton. I think my favorite, like bang for the buck, is legit gonna be the Red Series cap press because, the Stalls ones, they have interchangeable platens, right? Well, the Red Series is compatible with those same platens. It has the floating upper platen. It has the oversized heating element, like the rounded off edge right here. Bang for your buck. Like I love the Red Series. But then we got some cooler ones. This is the one I actually have at home because I'm a cheapskate, but also because it's a butt-kicking cap press. HPN Black Series. And then of course we got a couple other ones. You see here, and I think we skipped them really quick. We got our craft presses. So for everybody who's kind of just barely getting into this, you don't want to go too deep on a heat press, but you're done with your iron, right? We got these small, these are 9 by 12 inch craft presses. And so these are great because they're lightweight. So if you're doing going out to flea markets or craft shows or events, these are awesome for that. This one, I like it, except it doesn't swing away. So it's still clamshell style, 912. Now this one, if you're gonna go for, if you need a small heat press, again, this is the Craft Pro. It has that slide out drawer. Cannot go wrong with the Craft Pro. And then probably one of the biggest money-making heat, like if you're talking about a press that has made people money, Signature Series mug press, Sublimation mug press. Mugs are hot, they're fire. And this one actually comes with additional platinums. These are just a couple of them here, but like this one will do like Starbucks size, you know, the tall tapered elements. We got some samples over there. This one is actually gonna do shot glasses. So it comes with a standard element that's gonna do your regular 11 ounce and 15 ounce mugs. But then you can also purchase, there's 5 more elements. You could purchase them all up front and get a good deal on them, or you could purchase them separately, whatever, however you want to do it. But this mug press can do so many different styles of sublimation drinkware. Like huge, huge money maker. As far as like an investment that's gonna make you money back, the mug press right here is awesome. We have a couple different versions of it. Yeah, this oddball, get it? Oddball. This is the Stahl's ball press. Super cool. Actually just did a demo in store. I think you guys probably know T-shirt Chick. She's real nice. And anyway, so they asked for a demo. So check it out. We were able to put vinyl on this ball. If you're doing like leather or something like that, it'll actually work really well for commemorative balls, like the championship game ball. You want to customize that, or you want to give gifts to your team, to your captain, to your coach, whatever. Excellent press for that. It's definitely a specialty press, but it's pretty darn cool. So these are just some of the vinyl cutters that we carry. We have a few from each different brand. Like we have GCC right here. This is like the GCC Row. We have the Expert 2LX. That thing is probably, this particular cutter right here is probably in more shops in the US than any other vinyl cutter. It's just incredibly popular, and for a good reason. Like for the price range and for the work that it does, it's killer. Now it's a stepper motor, so it's gonna be a little loud. It's not the quietest thing in the world. So when you're ready to upgrade and get something a little more quieter, a little quieter, I don't know how to say that right. Anyways, you can go for the Puma. This is the older version of the Puma. This is like our shop cutter. So we actually, all of us guys here and girls, we cut a lot with this for our like side projects or whatever. And this is the upgraded version. This is the Puma 4. So this is the newest one. Cuts like a champ. It's incredible. But if, let's say you don't need you're not ready to drop some major coin on like the servo, cutters with the servo motor, we do have the Vinyl Systems Specialist. I'm not sure why we have 2 here, but we have 2 here. Now Vinyl Systems is an HPN brand, so this is our own line of cutters. So they're supported by our same warranty. You're still gonna get the free lifetime tech support. And they're serviced here in the US at our Fullerton, California location. So these specialists are really awesome. They're very basic. It's kind of like the Empress in the sense that it's a very bare bones cutter, but man, it kicks butt. If you just need to crank out a ton of shirts, put it through the specialist. Really great cut speeds, really good accuracy. Let's see what's over here. We got, oh, then the edge is kind of like its big brother. That's gonna have the contour cutting and the slightly better accuracy if you want those more fine and detailed cuts. Besides that, we have, oh, this is like a huge GCC. This one is, I love. This one is like, if you're wondering, okay, well, you showed us the Cadillac heat presses. This is like the Cadillac of vinyl cutters. This is the Graphtec CE6000. It's an absolute butt-kicking machine. It has a servo motor, so it cuts fast, it cuts quiet. It comes with the free software, and it's Mac compatible. So all the cutters, the other cutters you see here, they're not gonna be Mac compatible right out the gate. You're gonna have to buy some extra software, like maybe Sure Cuts Lot's real popular, or you could hack your Mac and you could run like, what is it, Boot Camp or Parallels or something like that. But anyways, this cutter is gonna work natively with the Mac computer, so that makes it a real big asset, because a lot of designers and pro shops, they're running Mac. So if you're doing that, go for the C6000. I believe it comes with the stand, the rollers in the back. Super, super duper amazing cutter. Like everybody here, like we always try to bring this to our desk, like steal it from the showroom. I'm gonna take this to my desk real quick so I can cut a bunch of stuff. So it's really rad. And then of course in the back, we have that one just for a size comparison. You can see how huge a 52-inch vinyl cutter really is. We had a guy, small New York apartment, he wanted the best of the best of the best. So he just went and found the most expensive cutter he could, not realize that it was a huge 52-inch cutter and he had absolutely no space for it in his apartment. Had to return it. So yeah, you don't want to do that. If you really want to see what a 52-inch cutter looks like, just come to the showroom. You can check it out. And then of course we have our stations here to help out all of our customers. If you want to come in and place an order, you can place an order in advance on our website or over the phone, and you just come pick it up. You don't have to place it here if you don't want to. But if you want to look around, you want to ask some questions before placing an order, by all means, come on down. We'd love to have you.
Wow, Jerry, I'm really amazed by the showroom. And as a YouTuber, I feel like I might be the only one to know a lot about heat presses. I mean, I've ordered a lot, I've reviewed a lot, but just seeing it all here in one room is like amazing. It's actually an overload, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and especially and we have that all the time. Customers come in, they want to look at one heat press, then they look at the mug press, then they look at the printers, and they're like, wait, hold on, I shouldn't have come here. But you should come here.
All right, guys, so as you know, I'm going to continue. I got a long way to get to before I got through every series that they have here to offer. But if you want to order a heat press or some equipment or anything from Heat Press Nation, you can use my affiliate link, hpn.tshirtsalesforce.com. That'll let Jared know I sent you over here.
Yes.
Give me a little commission, but at the same time, help the channel out without charging you anything extra. This has been your boy Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Peace.
Let's go. We're gonna take a tour. And we just got interrupted. Sorry.
You're good. I really appreciate you for having me. You guys click the link in the bio and check it out. Oh my God. I'm leaving that. That's gonna be here.
So we got the cheap snack machine. We used to have a snack room,
Right.
But then it was like, okay. Well, now we're gonna charge you guys. So it's only 25 cents. But what's funny is customers will come in and then they'll be like, it's only 25. And so we've seen people leave with armfuls. We're like,
That's not what it's for.
That's why we had to put the sign on there. Please limit to 2.
Yeah,